Good morning once again. I know I've already been here kind of emceeing for a minute, but I'm Nicole. I'll be your yoga instructor this morning. We're so excited to be here from Free Community Yoga, so thank you so much for the donations, the dog food, any donations to Charming Pet Rescue. This event is brought to us by Tito's Pet Rescue. Do you think it's there? And the White Claw. Tito's Handmade Vodka, sorry, Pet Rescue. 1, 2. So, yep, you know where I'm tracking though. It's there, we're all on the same page. Okay, so today's yoga flow will be awesome and entry level and all about just having fun, laughing, relaxing, stretching, rolling around. Please feel free to invite the puppies on your body or hold them or take pictures with them. And if you have any accidents or any situations where you need an assistant, we have lots of volunteers from the Charming Pet Rescue. You can just flag down somebody and they'll come help you clean up the mess or catch the escape artist or adopt it if that's what you're trying to do right there at that moment. So yeah, alrighty. Let's get started in a comfortable seat. We're kind of already all just seated on our mats. We'll get started in a seat. That could be a butterfly pose. It could be a crisscross. It could be a Z-sit. I just want to let you know that everybody's body is different and what feels comfortable for you today might be different for somebody else. So find what feels best for you and kind of nestle in here, roll the shoulders up towards the back, invite those puppies towards your mat. Yeah, let's inhale, sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep it up, big stretch. Exhale, cactus. Also, you're not required to do any of this if you don't feel like it. Inhale, sweep it up. And then exhale, cactus. Let's bring those hands to the knees. We'll take it into a seated cat-cow. So just collarbone spread wide, look up towards the sky. And then exhale, kind of round through the spine. We're just trying to get some breath and some movement in that spine. So do what feels best for you here. Again, this is not no expectations. We're just trying to get our breath flowing, get our body a bit warmed up because who knows, you might have to pull some don't escape. And then we need to be ready for that, right? We don't want to tweak our backs, we're here for it. All right, coming back to center. Let's come on to hands and knees. Meet me in a tabletop. Nice, yeah, and tabletop, it's let's get the puppies to run through an agility course on 3. All right, we're gonna inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, open the heart. Exhale, round through the spine. This is our cat-cow. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel free to have some fluid movements here. This is, like I said, we're being a bit creative today. We're being playful. We're being curious in our yoga practice right here by adding in this puppy layer. So maybe you do some hip circles. Maybe you bend into the triceps. Whatever feels best for you here. Maybe you draw with a paintbrush with a booty. I mean, I don't know, y'all. The possibilities are endless. That's what I'm here to tell you. Coming back to center, meet me back in a neutral tabletop. We're waiting for there they go. Awesome. We're gonna send that right leg straight behind you. Yep, that's good. We're just trying to balance, feel it. Yep, perfect. We're inviting those puppies in that space. If you can, let's extend the opposite arm to the front of the space. And then place it back down. And the knee down, let's switch to the other side. Left leg, let's stretch it out long, try to be stable. We're breathing, we're having fun, and then opposite arm. And then release it back down to the mat. Nice work. All right, coming back to center. Let's tuck the toes, send the hips high, first downward facing dog. Oh, and there's something I learned from last time that we did this. So pedal it out here. Our downward facing dog, it looks like an upside down V. So that means whatever your V looks like in your body, find that. It could be wide, it could be narrow. Nice. Let's take the hands to the feet to the hands. Let's walk it up either direction on the mat. Forward fold. Maybe there's a puppy down there for you to invite in. Let's roll it all the way up to the top, coming all the way up. Take your time here. Big full body breath. Exhale, palms to heart center. Beautiful. This is a great place to pick up a puppy and hold one in towards the chest. Nice work. All right, coming up to the top of your space. Meet me at the top of the space. Yeah, if you're not already there. All right, top of the space. Inhale, sweep your hands up overhead. Big stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Just let it all go. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. We're going to plant those hands, step the feet back, high plank or modified. And then tuck the toes, walk the knees down to the mat, tuck the toes. We're coming into a bit of a fire toes scenario. So this is called fire toes. It's sensational. Uh-oh, we do have a puppy at the very last row. Yep, thank you, they're on it. See? Look at this, y'all. Charming Pet Rescue not only takes care of these animals, they are quick to respond. All right, so this fire toes, it can be chill, it can be sensational. We're just trying to find those puppies, get them back near us. Walk those feet out. Let's untuck those toes, tap it out. Hi, buddy. And then come on down to the seat. Send your feet to the front. We're going to do some seated stretches here to hopefully, get some puppy action. All right. So this is actually called staff pose. Staff pose. So legs are extended out long, and then I'd like you to move your blessings out of the way, okay? The blessings is the extra skin at the back of the body. So move those blessings out of the way. Get rooted here. Staff pose. Inhale and sweep it up. It's actually a really beautiful day. Aren't we glad that we didn't miss out on this? Yes. Exhale, reach for those feet, ankles, shins, whatever you got. Hug the puppy in your arms. If you've got one, it's a good pose to have one. Yep, walking it back up to center. Let's take it into a butterfly. Breathing here. This is also another great place to grab a photo with a puppy if you have a friend nearby or a puppy nearby. Yeah, just butterfly. We're just relaxing. We're just chilling. Maybe if you want to lean forward, see how that feels, stretching through the hip flexors, lower back. Coming back up to center. Let's extend those legs out long. The right leg is going to come in. Right foot. Hi. Right foot planted into the mat. Knees bent. And then let's take the left arm and hook it onto that right knee. Yep. Maybe we're getting a bit of a twist here, a stretch. Coming back to center, let's try the other side. Switching to the opposite side. Left leg comes in. Right arm is going to be your elbow, hook it. Maybe you notice one side is more crunchy than the other, or maybe they're both chilling. Just breathe. We're just chilling, having some stretches, holding some puppies. Coming back to center. Let's take both feet to the mat and then come on down to the mat. Just lie on the back. This is also a great place to have a puppy come on down to the chest. We're going to do some bridge. We're gonna take some bridge poses here. So you can either do some bridge poses, you can also do a waterfall pose, you can invite a puppy onto the chest and just chill and hold it. So find where you wanna go. The feet can be hip width distance apart. Bend the knees, and then send the hips up to the sky to get some of that posterior chain action. The glutes, the hamstrings squeezing here. Maybe you have it in a butterfly here. Maybe you have it just laid out. Maybe you have it in a Z-sit. And then lowering down from that bridge. Let's take the feet as wide as the mat. And then let the knees fall over to the right side. Just let them fall over to the right side. Kind of feel that hip flexor stretch. Just relax through that. Feel if you can modify in your body anymore. Like maybe you adjust where your ankle is. Just breathing, holding the puppies, relaxing. This feels like lazy day yoga, which matches like the weather vibe. So I'm trying to get right here. And then let's switch to the other side. Maybe you adjust the feet and then do that same thing, switch to the other side. Get that nice hip flexor stretch and just breathe here. It's not every day that we get to lie out in San Antonio and not sweat a ton. Just out here exposed. Breathe here. And then coming back to center. Maybe we draw the knees in towards the chest. Let's rock and roll. Kind of massage the spine here. So we're just rocking and rolling on our back, massaging the spine side to side. If you get tired of that, perhaps you rock and roll it forward and back. Yep. Coming on up all the way to a seat. We'll be crisscross seat here. Let's inhale, sweep the hands up overhead. And then exhale, left hand, right knee, twist it open. So y'all are twisting open left hand, right knee towards this awesome screen here at McIntyre's for sports games, live. 2 breaths here. One more full body breath, coming back to center. Let's sweep it up and then take it to the other side. Just a seated twist here. Perhaps on this side you take the gaze just a little bit over the shoulder. Trying to lift through the crown, watching. This is our Puppy Thunderdome Super Bowl edition, y'all. This is cute. Yeah, actually. Yep, coming back to center. See, a squirrel, bing, bing. Okay, coming back to center. Let's inhale, sweep it up. And then exhale, walk those hands out in front. Let's take a forward fold. Try to stretch here, let the back round. Maybe you reach out in front of you. If you're comfortable, placing the forehead down on the mat. Hey, friends. Somebody needs to love that one. Coming back to center. Sorry, I was like, where were we? I was just trying to stop the attack. Coming back to center. Let's come onto hands and knees, y'all. Meet me back in that downward facing dog. Let's take some yoga poses. We got stretched out. We got warmed up. The puppies are kind of chilling now with us, so we'll get some of our yoga in here. All right, meeting me in downward facing dog. Let's walk the right foot up in between those hands. Just step it up in between the hands, yeah, while you walk it up. And then come down on that back knee, untuck your toes. So we're trying to be supported, ankle under knee here, hip on top of knee, and then like a little like 90-90, right? So we're in a low crescent lunge, breathing here. Roll those shoulder blades down and back here. Try to be supported. Try to feel as good as you can. Letting the breath flow, shoulder blades roll down and back. Maybe you feel the midline lightly pulling up from the center. One more full body breath here. And then take your left hand to the front, right hand to the back, twist it open. See how that feels. One full body breath here, reaching, and then coming back to center. We'll cartwheel those hands. Place them down around that foot, tuck your back toe, meet knee back in downward facing dog. So just safely get back to your downward facing dog. We're gonna take it to the left side now. Left foot, step it up in between those hands. This is also an awesome puppy platform. Yes, you match me. Puppy platform in this low crescent lunge, y'all. So find that supportive low crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep those hands up overhead. I'm gonna manifest. Gonna manifest it. I am actually adopting a dog after this class, y'all. I mean, it's wild. They're not one of these. Okay, sorry. Woo! Sorry, that was my comedy set. But let's take it to the twist now. Right hand, left hand, twisting it open towards, see, you're a cutie, you match too. Yay! Yes! See, these are great poses. We can just like totally vibe, you know? All right, so coming back to center. See, this is what you two could have this. I love it. Coming back to center. Beautiful. Thanks for letting me have a little bit of fun too. It's not every day the instructor also gets to do the puppy yoga, so I appreciate you allowing me that time. Thank you so much. Coming back to center, take it back into that downward facing dog, y'all. Tuck those hands, send the hips high. Meet me in downward facing dog. Let's take the hands to the feet to the hands. Whichever direction, it does not matter. And then take a wide stance here, so the feet are hip width distance or more apart. And then I want you to generously bend the knees and place the torso on the thighs for ragdoll. We're here, we're getting a little inversion. We're inviting puppies towards us. 2 more full body breaths. Maybe you rock and roll side to side. And then coming back to center, gently rise up to the top. Take your time because we were upside down, so just slowly but steadily. Slowly but steadily, we come up to the top and then bring those hands to heart center. We're gonna take those feet as wide as the mat and then begin to generously bend the knees. We're coming into a yogi squat. This is also great. Puppy, bicep curl squat location. You know, get it in when you can. So this is our yogi squat. And if anybody's a runner or a walker, I know that they don't like this. So let's find the feet wide. Like, adjust yourself. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. It does not, suffering is optional. Suffering is optional, right? Let's find where we can be challenged but not suffering, right? Yeah, this is fun. And then let's let that booty fall. Come on down to the mat. We're going to take it into different levels of bow pose here. So depending on what type of core activation you're interested in activating today. So no pressure if you're like, I don't want to do any core, I'm just chilling. That's fine. There's a level for you. So find the sit bones comfortably into your mat. Shoulder blades roll down and back. Belly pulls in here. Bring the heels to the mat, toes off. So this right here is active. You can turn on the core. You can feel supported here. You can breathe. You can suck it in from here. This is basically like level 1, right? Breathing here. If you want to go further, let's get those feet off. Woo. See, I'm like not really warmed up. I know. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is what I was hoping for. Like, yes. Okay, so this is what I was hoping for you, too, can have this boat pose. Coming on off, let's let it go. That was a nice core workout. Let's windshield wiper those knees side to side. Whew. Okay. I knew today was going to be different from any other puppy yoga that I've done. I knew that. And it's different, but in a good way, okay? So no worries there. Coming back to center. All right, let's come on down to the back. And then I'd like you to place your hands underneath your lower back here. So hands are underneath the lower back. Feet, we're gonna send them up high to the sky. Obviously, if you're holding a puppy, you don't have to have your lower back supported. But this is called waterfall pose. Let the head be supported on the mat here. Just kind of relax as best as possible. This is actually an inversion. So you're getting the same benefits of doing a yoga handstand or a yoga headstand. You're getting those same benefits without all that like drama. I mean, because like imagine all of us trying to be in handstands right here together and the puppy's like, no, we could never. So this is what we're getting and it's awesome. If you want to take it into a plow, that's cool too. Send those feet up and over. Yeah, try it on for size. See how it feels. Stretch out the lower back, the lumbar spine. See how you do. This is about being curious, having fun, meeting ourselves with compassion and curiosity, just like we meet these puppies with curiosity and compassion. Coming back to center. Nice. Let's rock and roll here. We're gonna rock and roll, invite the puppies around, rocking and rolling. And then coming up to the top, take that left foot to the top of the space, that right foot comes straight behind you. There's different levels of this too. So if this is too much, that's okay. You can sit in a Z-sit, but this is considered a version of pigeon pose. So try to lean into one of those hips, see if you can get a nice glute stretch or a hip flexor stretch. And then if you can, if you want to, if it's comfortable as possible. I feel like these type of yoga poses, these are like more yin, more restorative poses. These match the weather vibe. They match the weather vibe, so just like kind of stretch it out. We're just chilling. We can't be doing bunches of push-ups and chaturangas and tree poses and like, I mean, I don't know, maybe we can? Let's take a couple more breaths here in this pigeon pose. Just breathe here. Maybe you try to bend that back leg. Can you reach for that back leg? Yeah, up top, get a stretch. This is similar to like a mermaid pose. So stretching, lots of activation here, breathing here. Hi, cutie. Yeah, see, I like it when they match. It's like I really always want to be twinning with my dogs. All right, extend that out. And then let's just switch it to the other side. Y'all face that way. Switch it to the back of the space. Your right leg is at the top, at the back of the space. We're coming into that pigeon pose. Maybe because we're mixing it up, the puppies are going to mix it up. Taking it into that pigeon pose. Try to lean into one hip or the other. Feel how you feel. And then if you can, try to relax down to the forearms. Getting a nice deep stretch here, breathing here. These poses are sensational, so it's okay if it feels intense. It's okay if it doesn't feel like quote unquote good. That's normal. So whatever you're feeling in your body, it's completely normal. Take a few breaths here. Our hip flexors, they work really hard. They hold a lot of tension. Let's try that mermaid coming on up. If you want to, try to bend and reach back for that foot if you want to. If not, that's okay too. You can just stay where you are. Breathing here, try to reach. Nice. And then releasing it down, back to center. Bringing that feet back around to the front of the space. Nice work, nice work. All right, taking it here, we're gonna take it back to that seat. Meet me back in that seat. This is also, come on, puppies. Like, come on, puppies. Where are they at? All right, let's find that comfortable seat. Find that boat pose. We're breathing here. Inhale, reach those hands up overhead and then lower down all the way to the mat. For my Pilates girlies, it's like our Pilates roll down. Reach it out long, stretch it out long here. Let those legs go. Stretch it out long. Take your arms out into a T. Maybe you're reaching for your neighbor. Maybe there's a puppy on top, so we're just chilling here, arms in a T. Yeah, right. We might see our neighbor. Bring the right knee up towards the chest and then twist it over, trying to keep that T or the cactus arms. It's like a spinal twist with a bit of cactus arm and shoulder activation, just trying to pull down onto the mat. Maybe we get a puppy kiss. It's a little spinal twist. And then coming back to center, let's take it to the other side. Draw that knee in, twist it over. Yeah. Breathing here, and then coming back to center. We're gonna rock and roll, coming up to the top of the space. Just meet me all the way up, seated at the top. We're gonna come around down, meet me in tabletop. Once we're there, tuck the toes, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Right foot high to the sky, stretch it out long, y'all. Bring that right foot back down. Let's take it to the left side. Left leg high to the sky. Back down to the center. Walk that right foot up in between those hands. Pivot on the back foot. We're going into warrior two. Rising up. So that right knee bent over towards that right ankle. Shoulder blades roll down and back. Just find your breath. Getting into our warrior two poses. Breathing here. Right forearm, right thigh. Left hand high to the sky. Extended side angle. Breathing. Also a great place for a puppy. Coming back to center. Nice. Let's flip that front palm, send it up and over, reverse the warrior. Stretch it out long. That left hand is going to come down to that thigh. Or you can even twist it around to the rib cage for a little bit of extra. Woo! 2 breaths here. Back to center, to that warrior two. Let's straighten through that front leg. Hands to the hips, pivot open towards McIntyre's. We're going to take it into a wide-legged forward fold or a headstand if you'd like to. Wide-legged forward fold is fine. I just said headstand because I never say it, and then people do it, and I'm like, cool, I just want to empower you to know that I support you doing it also. So try to reach the crown to, yeah, this is also, we're upside down, so the puppies are like, yay! Take a few breaths here. We're going to be gentle on our way up. Try to keep a flat back. Slow and steady wins this race. It is not a competition to come up fast. It is a competition to come up safely. Coming back up to the top. Let's pivot back to the front of the space. That warrior two, find it there. Warrior two, we were just there. Let's find it in our bodies. Once again, the puppies are noticing the food donations. Yep. All right, bring those hands to the hips. Straighten through that front leg. Let's step it up to the top of the space. We're taking it into a pyramid pose. So the hips are square to the top of the space. We're taking a nice hamstring stretch. Lots of upside downs and stretchies. Lots of opportunities to kiss puppies, to support charming pet rescue in this pyramid pose. It's a great place to invite them over. Bring your hands towards your hips. We're gonna gently rise back up to the top. Step your back foot to the top of the space. Meet me there, top of the space. Inhale, sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, release the hands and the head. Inhale, half lift. We can do our palms to shins or thighs with a flat back. And then exhale, fold. Let's plant the hands, step back, high plank or modified plank. We're just meeting me back in downward facing dog. So I just want you to safely transition to meet me back in downward facing dog. Yes, it's a great place. Puppies, actually, let's come on down to the bellies. Sorry, boom, drop. Just kidding. Okay, coming on down to the bellies, let's get the elbows underneath the shoulders. We're gonna take a Sphinx pose. And it's a nice back bend, little heart opener. So for our Sphinx pose, this is a great place to get puppy shots. So you just chill here, tops of the feet are rooted, pretty relaxed. Yes, there is a bit of crunch in the lower back, but engage the core if it's too much, and then press through the palms and the forearms. This is a great shot for a puppy picture. This is called Sphinx pose, but I think if they were with the pharaohs, the sphinxes, they would not have gotten along. But I don't know. What happened? What happened? And then we can take it down to the belly. Let's take right ear to the mat if you can. Just kind of take a moment to breathe and just be relaxed. Let the head relax. Maybe there's a little puppy right there. Somebody's gonna, we're just chilling, taking a moment. Recline down on the mat. We also have to protect these little friends from their bullies. So if you see any bullying going on. And then coming back to center, let's switch to the other ear if you had the ear down. Like if you were relaxed, we'll just switch to the other ear, kind of taking a moment to relax and soften on that side. And then coming back to center, we're gonna do a locust pose. So we're still down on the belly. This is a great place. See? Yes. Okay. Locust pose. That puppy likes the camera. Okay, locust pose. We're here. Legs are extended behind us. Shoulders and arms extended behind us. Feet. Yes. That's what I was afraid of. It's a cutie though. Okay, locust pose. We're breathing here. See, that's what I'm hoping is going to happen to you. That's what I keep trying to set up for you. We're breathing. Maybe the booty is squeezed together. Who's this? Come on, buddy. Hi. Yeah, they know that I'm a dog person, I think. Yeah, let's take that down. We can take a little relax here. Locust pose. That's the most workout you'll ever get lying on your stomach. I mean, it's impressive. Maybe that heart rate got up a little bit. We're just breathing, kind of taking a moment. Looking for those puppies. Maybe you bend the knees, windshield wiper your thighs side to side, massaging out the quads. Coming back to center, extend your left arm up in front. Let's take the head. We'll take the right hand, right foot. Yep. This is our picnic pose. This is made up. It is not really called picnic, but we are calling it picnic for the sake of this cute little moment. See? Yes. Coming back to center, let's switch it to the other side. Twisting. Reaching for the opposite leg. Maybe you support your neck, get a nice little neck massage. Yeah. Coming back to center. Let's bring the palms underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Send the hips up through modified. Meet me back in downward facing dog. Left foot comes in between the hands, rise up, warrior two, left side. Yeah, we're going through that warrior series, so find that warrior pose, feel, now we're up again off the mat, knee bent, shoulder blades roll down and back. Try to imagine that you're like flat on this fence. It's just what we're imagining here. Gaze is over the middle finger. That's called your drishti. It's like coming off the top of your finger. You see what's ahead for you. You're in control right here at your fingertips. Bend your left forearm, left thigh, right hand, high to the sky, extended side angle. Open up on this side, breathing here, stretching, opening up that rib cage. Coming back to center. We go back into that warrior two, then flip that palm, send it up and over, reverse the warrior. The sun has joined the party. Stretching it out, breathing here. Coming back to center, warrior two. Find that gazing point over your middle finger again. Don't really give up. Don't lose the integrity. Find that strong warrior two once again. And then we have the hands to the feet. And then we'll just shimmy it up. We'll come into our pyramid at the top of the space. Left foot at the top of the space. Square to the top, left foot. And then right foot is square back. And then keep that back flat. Try to stretch it out here. That left hamstring is getting a nice deep stretch. I say nice and you're like, maybe it's not nice for you, and I apologize. That's okay. Let the head hang if you can. Yeah. And then coming back up to center. All right, let's step it up onto the top of the space. Now we can find that moment to get that puppy. Maybe in our tree pose, we're gonna hold a puppy here. So we're just gonna do some standing poses. Nice time to pick one up if you want to. Root through the left foot. Stack the left ankle underneath the left hip, root through the left foot, and then begin to draw that right knee up towards the sky. We're just gonna tap it a couple times. We're just trying to feel our tendencies on that foot, like which way am I leaning today? Like I'm trying to get to know myself here. It's okay if we don't know the answer, right? That's why we're exploring this. That's why we're finding out right here. Coming back to center, beautiful. Let's bring that right foot towards the body. Here's the level one, so send up. This is our little tree pose right here. Follow the foot on the ankle. We can take it into kind of level two. And then if you want to go all the way, taking it all the way up to the top. And then pressing that foot. Maybe if you came with a friend, you reach for their palm and you like, can we support each other? Or like press in here and, support each other. Yeah. That's okay if you didn't come with somebody. Try to grow your branches. If you haven't fallen out of your tree, try to gaze up towards this beautiful sky. Yeah, let's take it out, y'all. Letting it all go. Meeting me back in center. Let's try the other side. We're gonna warm up once again. Same thing, so right foot plants and then just lift the left foot. We're gonna just do a couple of these taps, get the body warmed up. I know that in my body, I have one balancing side different from the other. So sometimes I'm like, today this is gonna be my good side, watch. And then I do it and it's like not. And I'm like, I should have tested it before. So yeah, that's how that train of thought works. And you're like, nobody asked. Coming back to center, let's bring that left foot up against that ankle. It's our first one, then let's try a second one. It's on the calf, not the knee. And then if we try it all the way up to the top. And then grow the branches here in this tree pose. And then let's reach for our friend if they're there. Let's try it again. If it worked the first time, let's see if it does again. And if it didn't work the first time, let's see if it will this time. Yeah, see? Nice. And then coming back to center, let's shake it out. Very nice, y'all. Give yourselves a hand for just going for it. That's fun. Good work. We don't have to be so serious. Let's take a quick water break. So we haven't had any water, I just realized, and I'm parched. If I'm parched, you're parched. We're gonna come on down to a seat now. Find a comfortable seat, and then just lower on down to the back. The puppies can be on your chest or beside you. Take your right ankle and cross it over to your left thigh. Walk your left heel closer to your body, and maybe you press your right knee away from your body to get a bit of a stretch. So we're just relaxed on our back, trying to be supported here. This is a reclined stretch for the glutes and hip flexors. It's a great place to invite a puppy onto the chest. Maybe you draw your left leg closer into your body now. If you haven't tried that, try taking the foot off of the mat and then draw that left leg closer into the body. See how that feels. It's okay if it doesn't work perfectly. That's why we're finding out. We're meeting ourselves with curiosity and compassion today. And then uncrossing that ankle, you can bring that foot back down to the mat, uncross that ankle, and let's windshield wiper the knees side to side. Just still reclined, relaxing, windshield wipering. And then coming back to center, let's try the other side. Right foot or left foot plants, right foot crosses over. Which is it? Opposite. Do the opposite. Whatever I said, I don't know what I said. Left? Okay, left foot crosses over right thigh. Yeah, there we go, sorry. Walk that heel close to the body. Maybe you press that knee away from the body. See if that feels good as a nice stretch. Find what feels good for you here. This is a stretch position. This is supposed to be restorative and stretchy. Maybe you take that foot off of the mat, the right foot, and draw the right leg closer to the body. It's like a figure four, and you're just trying to reach for that leg, drawing it in. Breathing here, just a few more full body breaths. These puppies are not for the taking, birds above. Y'all be ready. Just kidding. Uncross, let's let it go. You can take that foot down, uncross that ankle, windshield wiper, knees side to side. Coming back to center, just draw that right knee in towards the chest. Similar to how we were earlier, just right knee into the chest, left leg extends, and then take that knee over to the left side body, twisting it open. Find that twist where we were earlier, just breathing here. We're kind of cooling down, taking some final resting poses, final twist, final stretches. Start to make your puppy decisions, which one you're going home with. And then coming back to center, let's draw both knees in towards the chest, rock and roll it side to side, massage out the spine. And then let's take it to the other side. Opposite knee draws in, opposite side of the mat. Nice little twisted open once again. Maybe we feel a bit more flexible than earlier or warmed up. Maybe we don't, that's okay too. I like that the fuzzy ones are really still thunderdoming. They're ready to play. Just a couple more breaths here. And then draw those knees back into center. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Place those feet on the mat, knees bent, and then just zipper in your legs. Let the thighs kind of close in. Go back to that internal rotation. We're just kind of relaxed on the mat with a bit of internal rotation here. Just letting ourselves be supported. Maybe you bring the hands behind the head. It's okay. Thank you, Caprice. Maybe you bring the hands behind the head. Take a couple little crunches here. We're just stretching out that upper back and thoracic spine. This is a great place. Come on, puppies. Coming back to center. All right, let's extend those legs out long. Nestle your shoulder blades underneath your heart. Arms extend down by your side. Let's just take a moment here to breathe in this resting pose here. Let's be supported on the mat. Breathing, noticing the inhales and exhales. It's a party, y'all. I mean, dude, never have I ever, but there's always a first. This is great. I'm really wanting to hop up and just, let's breathe. Take a few more full body breaths here. Allow the breath to flow. Grab a puppy. Let's get a photo. Begin to rock and roll. Stretch it out. Rock and roll. Wake up the fingertips, the toes. Roll up the wrists, the ankles. Maybe you pedal the knees. And then draw it in. We're going to rock and roll it all the way up to the top. Coming up into our comfortable seat. Nice. And then if you came with a buddy, we're gonna do something like together if you want to. So if you came with a buddy, just take a seat with somebody back to back on your mat. If you did not come with a buddy, that's okay. We can just also not, but I'm just inviting you to. It's kind of fun. We've already connected. If you're with a friend or you're with a loved one, that's cool. You can just go back to back in this pose. And then let's take those feet wide leg here. This is like a wide-legged supported forward fold. We have somebody right there. Try to feel the back of their head. You're supported here, just like we supported these puppies. And now in community, we're kind of supporting each other. We're feeling supported. All right. Now I'd like to invite you to the person who's facing 410 or that way. Lean that way and let that person lean on your back and just let it fall over. There's no right or wrong on how far it goes. Trust your neighbor. I like that we have some three tops going. I haven't seen that before, and I'm down. I mean, that's just fine. So feel supported here. Let yourself just lay back. Try just a couple more breaths. Let your head be supported. And then that person who's leaned over, they're going to help walk us back up to center. Be gentle, right? Yeah. Nice. And then let's come back up to the top, and then we're going to try the other side. Yeah. Just let that forward fold happen. We supported these puppies. We're supporting Charming Pet Rescue. Tito's and White Claw have supported us to be here today. So now we're supporting one another, our friends, our family, our community, our neighbor, whoever it is. I'm with you, Sam. I also just breathe here, take a few more full body breaths. It's a way to connect with our neighbors without having to hug people. Sorry, I'm down to hug and stuff. I'm not anti-hugging, but also this is kind of cool. All right, let's walk it back up to center. Yes, walk it back up to center. Yay. Nice, y'all. Give each other a hand. Thank you to your neighbor, your community, your family, your friends, for supporting you in that little pose, right? That was kind of fun. Let's come back to our mats. Wasn't too bad. We got out of our comfort zone without too much effort. Coming back to center. All right. Y'all, let's inhale. Sweep these hands up overhead. Big full body stretch. Exhale, palms to heart center. This is like a little blessing. Let's think of whatever you can think of, a little blessing, a little wish that these puppies, when they go on their way, they have a beautiful home, they have a beautiful upbringing, they have a beautiful life. Maybe you just wish that Charming Pet Rescue has success, right? Let's just think about, just bring something sweet to mind, to the heart space, a little prayer, a little blessing for these friends of ours who are on their journey, on their path. Yeah, I know it's like, I'm kind of sweet. And then let's just forward fold, kind of let it melt, release, forward fold. Just kind of taking a little bow of reverence to our little puppy friends. Yeah. And then coming back up to center. Awesome, y'all. I'm Nicole from Free Community Yoga. Thank you so much for trusting me and joining me today with Free Community Yoga and Charming Pet Rescue. We're so grateful to be able to support this organization and their hard work that they're doing in our community. And Tito's and White Claw help make that possible. So thank you to that. And we've got Caprice up here with a couple announcements.